Okay, this is the Wednesday, July 6, 2022 session, but it is still Tuesday. As you know, this session restarts at 6 p.m. So for the next, day, for the next like 23 and a half hours or so. So right now it's Tuesday, July 5th, 2022, 11:28 p.m. Okay, we see an opportunity here, so we may get involved. Again, this is before the market opens, and who knows, maybe we'll have a similar experience where we may be done even before the market's open, the New York Stock Exchange, I mean. So here we have the daily chart. First of all, actually, let's look at the highs and lows. We have the market right now at 38.25 and a half with a high of 38.48 and 3/4, a low of 38.21 and 3/4, okay? Here we look at the daily chart. We see the market, the E-mini S&P 500, sitting just on the green and the yellow line, okay? So that is an interesting thing. We have to see what's going to happen. Will it eventually try to go up above the cayenne, the light blue one, and into the support resistance lines, or will it just fade right back down and make new lows again? We'll have to see. Now the 1 hour chart, look at that, looks very toppy here. This actually looks like a head and shoulders, looks like a very interesting top, very interesting. So this might be an excellent short. We'll have to see. Let's look at the 30 minute. Very similar situation, okay? So it does look like an interesting short here. 15 minute looks like a good short, but we would want confirmation under 38.20. 5 minute, okay, very nice. Looks like it's going under most of the averages. 3 minute, let's look at that. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute looks kind of interesting here because it looks like it's trying to go above support resistance lines, or it just might be a good short. So it is kind of tricky there. It is 11:30 p.m. Okay, look at the 5 minute, 15 minute, half hour, 1 hour. Okay, so yeah, the 1 minute's the only one that looks a little bit troublesome because we don't want it above the support resistance lines. So as long as it's under them, that's fine, but we want to make sure that it stays under these lines. But yeah, we're going to go short here. Let's go short one. Whoops. We need to have one more than one, I mean. Okay, and we just went short 3. Okay, we shorted 3 at 38.26 even. It's 11:31 p.m. Okay, this Tuesday, July 5th, 2022 session. This Tuesday, July 5th, 2022, 11:31 p.m. is our trade, but the session is for Wednesday, July 6th session. Okay, we are short 3 right now. Let's look at where we're going to put in our stop. Okay, let's get the order off the screen so we can see things better. There we go. Okay, yeah, okay, we don't like that going above the support resistance lines. That is something I don't like. Let's look at the 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour. So the daily already, but yeah, daily again. Okay, so let's check out the 10 minute. Yeah, it's holding above the support resistance line so far, and it's touching those green yellow lines. So let's look at the 5 minute again. Let's look at the 3 minute again. Let's look at the 1 minute. So we have a high of 38.48 and 3/4. Putting it at the high there would be a lot of room and a big loss, but we do want to give it some space. Let's look. Okay, oops. Let's look where would be a good spot here? So we want to find, I mean, that high would have been good, but that's way too much room. To go right here at 38.29.5. There's also a lot of room by the red line, 38.32.5. We have to see. Okay, yeah, I don't like this, that the fact that it's going above the moving averages, the support resistance ones. Let's see where we're at, 5 minutes again. Okay, but again, this is a top that it's sold off of a lot, very strongly. So, how high did it go last time? It went to 38.50, see? It's a lot, and then even higher than that, so it's a lot of room. You don't want to take that. What about the high here? Is also 38.50. A little tricky. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a little tricky. Finding the right level is important in terms of your stops too. While figuring that out, let's put in our order at, so let's put in our order at 38.02 for the limit. Okay, so we want to get out at 38.02. Okay, here we go. Again, we're not concerned with if it goes a lot higher or lower. A lot lower, I should say. We just want to take out our 3,600 out of the market. Roughly, after commissions, that would be a drop less. So, and that's exactly what we need so that our profit target doesn't go up. Okay, so that's at 38.02. We have our fill at 38.26. Okay, that's that. Now, in terms of the stop, that's the question. Let's look at the 5 minutes again. Maybe right there. Let's look at the 30.29.5 would be nice in terms of not losing too much, but it's very tight and it can easily go there and then just go right back down. In terms of putting a higher level, where would we put it? 35.5 maybe? What's going on here? Okay, you know what? Where's this red line? It didn't break the red line before. It's 38.34.5. Okay, we'll put it in at 38.35.5. 38.35.5 will be our stop right now. 38.35.5. Here we go, that's our stop. Opa. Okay. Yeah. 38.35.5. I don't know if I like this. I really don't know. Let me look again at the 5 minute. I really don't like it. I mean, I like it that it looks very toppy here. And it looks like it's a really nice pattern in terms of selling off and being top, this top here, and it can really go back and test the lows at 37.50 potentially. Because it just rallied over nothing towards the close after collapsing, rallied back up. But at the same time, I don't like how it's above the moving averages, and it is early in the session. Anything can happen. Like 38.29.5. See what's going on here? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think we just need to cancel our orders, and flatten. And that's it. We're out. Okay. Let's make sure no orders are there. No working orders. Okay. All right. So we're out. So we just got out 38.30 and a half, and this is 11:39 p.m. And yeah, let's look at the 5-minute right now. I mean, this potentially could be a nice. Yeah. I mean, if you look at just the 1 minute and the 5-minute by themselves, this could be a potential long. But we have to see. If you look at the 15-minute, also potentially could be a long. We have to see. What's the highs and lows? 30-20. You know what? We're gonna go long. Let's go long right here. 38.29. We're going to buy one. We're bidding for one right now. Okay, we're filled. 38.29 even. Okay, at 11:40 p.m. Oh, but now it looks like it's heading down again. Okay, this is a little tricky here. Okay, we're gonna see. Let's look at the 5-minute right now. Okay, we're gonna get out of that. Okay, we're flat on that trade. We got in at 38.29. We got out at 38.29. Trying to find a nice position here. Yeah, let's look at the 15-minute. Let's look at the half hour again. I mean, it is potentially a really nice pattern for a sell-off, but if it starts going above and going to 38.40, well, bets are off, and to put in a stop there at that level, it's a lot of room to take down, risk. And here we are going higher again. You see that? 38.30. Okay. I think we're gonna go long one more time. Let's just do it. We're gonna go long. Okay, we bought one at 38.30 and a quarter. Okay. At 11:41 p.m. We bought two more, one at 38.30, one at 38.29 and 3/4. So we're in 3 contracts, roughly at an average cost of 38.30. Okay, and in terms of our limit order. Okay, so we are in at 38.30 average. We're going to put in a limit order for all 3 at 38.58 and a half. There we go. Okay, Tuesday, July 5th, 2022, 11:44 p.m. In terms of our stop, we could put in our stop around there, 38.21 and a quarter. The lowest 38.21 and 3/4. So we could put it in at 38.21 and a quarter. Okay, that's gonna be our stop for now. 38.21 and a quarter. 38. Just under. Whoops. There we go. So we're just under the low of the day. We are long. Okay, market now is at 38.32 and a quarter. Okay, and here you see really nice formation now forming on the 5-minute. Okay, see it's starting to scrape the top moving average. We need to take out those highs. And if we don't take out those highs, then we might have a chance to rally, and we don't need it to rally that much. Our order is waiting right there. Here you see our stop, where it is. Here you see our position to sell. You see where that is. Let's look at the 1-minute chart. Okay, we see a nice rally, last few minutes. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. Okay, it is above all the moving averages here. Let's look at the 30-minute. Okay. Yeah, potentially it could go higher. I mean, actually, if it takes out the 38.40 solidly, then the 38.50 solidly, this market can easily go to our level, obviously, because it's on the way. It doesn't even have to work that hard. It's been there, done that many times. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty okay. I'm pretty open for a rally. If the market wants to rally, you have to break this red moving average right there. Very important. All right, so that's the story. Okay, we have our order average cost around 38.30. We're long now. After figuring out whether or not we want to go short or long, we have our limit order all the way up here at 38.58.5. And we have our stop at 38.21.25. And here's what it looks like on our chart. Let's make a 3-minute chart to see better, maybe. And then there you go, and you see, okay? You see where we're at. Okay, let's see what happens. 11:47 p.m. This Tuesday, July 5th, 2022, for Wednesday, July 6th. Righty, Wednesday, July 6th, 2022, 12:56 a.m. So here we are, the market at 38.28.29 now, 28.5. Okay, we are trying to see what is the direction here. Okay, here's the 5-minute chart. Okay, let's look at the daily chart again. Okay. Hourly chart. We see our orders, our limit, and our stop, by the way. Okay. Let's look at the 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute, 1-minute. Okay, so we are looking to see if we can hold this 38.26 level to the downside, and if we can attempt to go back up to the higher levels or not. Okay, 1-minute chart. We see that we are under the moving averages, but potentially this could be a nice opportunity for us to trend higher too. We'll have to see. Basically, it's kind of up in the air right now. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, Wednesday, July 6, 2022, 1:31 a.m. in the morning. We have the S&P at 38.25, 38.24 3/4, 38.25. Here is what the chart looks like, the 1-minute. Let's look at the 5-minute. Okay, it's kind of, I mean, overall it looks like it's just building a base pattern, actually. So potentially this could be an opportunity to see either another breakdown or a breakup. We'll have to see. Breakout. Alright, anyways, let's go back to the 1-minute chart. Yeah, a little bit of interesting experience right now. We have our stop at 38.21 with 38.24, 38.24 even, 38.23 3/4, 38.24 even, 38.24, 38.24 1/4, 38.23 1/2, 38.23 3/4. 5-minute chart. Look at the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart, if you go make it really small, you can see how potentially this is a basing pattern, which potentially could go back to, those higher levels here, especially if we break 3860, but if not, it could also go to these lower levels there. It's a very interesting situation there. Let's look at the hour. I think it's very similar. You see that? Then a very similar situation. Painted in a range here between 37.50 and like 38.50. Let's look at the 1 minute again. Let's look at the 3-minute chart. Okay, let's see what happens. Alright, Wednesday, July 6, 2022. We are approaching the lows of the day. We're at 38.23.5. Well, now we're at 38.24. Okay, here's the 15-minute chart. Again, it does look kind of toppy here, but we have to still see we are above a lot of the support resistance lines. I mean, 38.20 break would probably be more worrisome for us, but here at this level it still could be potentially a good long. But yeah, I mean, initially we did go short, and then we got stopped out, and then we went long mostly. So now we are long 3. We're at 38.25. Let's look at the 1 minute again. Okay, so we'll have to see what happens. Wednesday, July 6, 2022, 1:38 a.m. We're at 38.24 even, 38.23.5. Okay, we are getting a little too close for comfort here. Yeah, I mean, we're not too far away from the open of the European markets. So there may be a little bit of a, sell off and then rally. Who knows? We'll have to see. Sometimes the market goes one way, shakes people out, and then goes the other way. But we are getting close to our lows right here. Okay, 38.23.5, 38.23 even. We have our stop at 38.21 1/4, 38.21 1/4, 38.23 1/4. Okay, 38.22. Yeah, we were talking about 20 before, so we may move this stop to, let's say, 19.5, and we just did. Okay, we moved our stop to 38.19.5. We are approaching the lows of the session right now, and the reason we did 19.5, let's look at the 15-minute chart again. Here you see, yeah, that break actually could look like it's starting to develop a short here. Yeah, so we may just see. Okay, we're gonna get out of our position, I think. Let's see, almost. Yeah, because I'm thinking this might end up being a good short here. We have to see. And we're sitting right above the support resistance line. So long as we don't slice through these lines here, and we don't slice those lines, we still might be good for, a rally to the highs potentially. And we have our order right there, right above that, that level. But yeah, we gotta be careful here. Okay, we're at 38.24. Our stop's at 38.19.5. I think we're gonna move it to 38.18 even. Okay, that's your new stop. Yeah, it is at 38.23.5 now. And I think so long as it holds above 38.20, we should be okay. Now, if it hits 38.20 and slices through that and takes out our stop, then we won't be as okay probably for the long. And then actually might be a really good short, and it's literally sitting right on this support on actually all three support resistance lines. You see that? So it may just be a good, you know what, maybe it is a good short for us to enter. Okay, we're gonna short. Okay, we're short 2. Right now, filled at 38.22. So we covered our position at 38.22.5, and now we're short 2 at 38.22.5. Okay, now we're short 3 at 38.22 3/4. Okay, we may short some more here because it does look like it might have a solid break. Now we're short 5. Put in our stop. Stop at 38.30.5. Okay, we're at 38.23 right now. 38.23 1/4. $38.23.5. Now, because we had a good trading day, the number of contracts that we can trade has gone up, because initially it started at 3, but the scaling plan now lets us, I believe, trade 10. So we're at 5. I mean 10 at a time. So now we're at 5. We're short 5. We're short 5 contracts. Average cost of 38.22.5 roughly. We have our stop at 38.30.5. We're at 38.24 right now. 38.23 3/4. 38.23.5. 38.23 3/4. 38.23.5. Okay. Let's look at some charts here. Let's look at the. So here you see it's still holding above it, but it does look like it's ready to slice through it. And the initial short that we were looking for might actually become valid now, because initially we did go short, actually at 38.26, and it did rally, and then it's starting to fail again, so it might be a good short, but we have to see here. Okay, different time zones, different time intervals on charts have different patterns sometimes. So here we have the 1 minute chart. Okay, you see we're trying to hold that 38.22 level. Okay, a break under that would be pretty encouraging for the short. 5 minute chart, again, looks like it's a little bit toppy here. It's in this range, but a break under 38.20 would be pretty encouraging for a short. 15 minute, same situation. 30 minute, similar, and also does look like a head and shoulders, like we said earlier. And then the 1 hour also. Okay, let's go back to the 1 minute. Let's go back to this. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, Wednesday, July 6, 2022, 1:46 a.m. We're at 38.26.5, 38.27. We have our stop at 38.30.5. We may move it a little bit to 38. Actually, we'll leave it there. We'll move it to 38 and we'll move it 1/4. We'll move it to 38.30 3/4. And actually, we'll have to put it right back. 38.30.5 will be our stop. Okay. Yeah.
Move it to 38.31 and a half. We're moving our stop to 38.31 and a half. $38.31 and a half. $38.31 and a half is our stop. Right now it's at 38.27 and a half. Last trade. 38.27 even. 38.27 even. What we're gonna do is after we're gonna short some more. Whoops. We can get short 1, 2. Okay, so we are short now. 9 contracts. We rejected it. I don't know why it says we have 15 because we don't have 15, but anyways. We are short now. We went in, we shorted 3 at 38.22 and a half, and then we shorted a whole bunch right now at 1:48 a.m. this Wednesday, July 6, 2022. Now let's change the stop to 10 contracts. So now we have 10. 38.31 and a half. Okay. Okay, market's at 38.25 and a half right now. 38.25 and 3/4. Okay. Looks like we went up to that 38.28 and a quarter, half level, whatever it was. That red line, that red moving average, and now it's looking like it's going back down, but we're trying to see if we are going to break down under these support lines again or not. I mean, let's look at the other charts, the 1 hour chart. Okay, still looks toppy. The 5-minute chart. Oh, I see the issue. I think we have too many orders out there. So let's see our orders. So we have these 3 contracts here at 38.18. Let's cancel that. Okay. And now we have the other 3 at 38, I think. Where is that? Oh, we have it at 38.58 and a half. Let's cancel those. Now that makes sense. That's why we couldn't enter more contracts. And now we can enter one more, I think. There we go. Now we shorted one more at 38.26 at 1:51 a.m. this Wednesday, July 6, 2022. Okay, let's add one more. And actually, we don't need to add one more. We have to stop for 10. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Okay. Important to keep track of your orders. Okay, so look at that. Looks like we're trying to break down here. We're in a lot of contracts now. So potentially a small move and we can get out and, you know, lick our wounds from this little bit pre-market open overnight session, which can be a little bit challenging at times. Okay, here we go. It's trying to go our way. Looks like it. Yep, let's see where it goes from here. Okay. We've traded about 17 contracts. 17 per side, so 17, and we're in 10 now, so once we close it, it'll be 17. Okay, here we go. We're getting our little sell-off here, looks like. Okay. Almost getting the sell-off. Let's look at that 1 hour chart. Okay. I mean, it does really look pretty toppy here, actually. It did look toppy before, but then it just, started to look a little different. And, that's the thing. Like, you don't know for sure, and a lot of times you're wrong. And it's about making a lot more when you're right, losing a lot less when you're wrong. You do that consistently, you'll be good. You should be good. Very good. Okay, we're at 38.23 and a half right now in the market. 38.23 and 3/4. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, Wednesday, July 6, 2022, 1:54 in the morning. Okay, here we go. The market's at 38.23 even, 38.22 and 3/4. We have a realized loss so far, a gross loss of about $1,800, but on this trade we're up about $837.50 gross. So on the day we're down about, right now we're down about $712.50. Okay, because now on this trade we're at about $1,962.50 actually. Okay, the market right now is at 38.22 and a half, 38.22 and a quarter. Okay, we're up $1,087.50 on the trade. Okay, on the day we're only down about $712.50 now, $837.50 now on the day we're down. Okay, the market's at 38.22 and a half, 38.22 printing. Look at that. Okay, this really, I have a good feeling about this sell-off. If we break under 38.20, the thing is, we're in so many contracts that we may have to get out right away. Maybe just do a market order or something, flatten position. We'll have to see, because again, we don't want to really go over the 3,600, because then that can extend the number of days. Our goal is to complete step 2 by the end of the week, by Friday, close. So let's see if we can do that. Okay, we're at the lows. We are at the lows. So far, the low of the day printed 114. Oh, did you just see that? Did you just see that? And we were actually for a second positive on the day. Our P&L was positive. Okay, here we go. Our P&L is positive, gross. Okay, $162, $287.50 now, $537.50, $787.50. Okay, $912.50, $1,000. Okay, yeah, we're starting to break down. Remember, I told you. See, I told you. That's the level we were looking for, but let's see if we're right, It needs to build some momentum. It's not about the level, like I keep saying. It's about how it reacts at the level. So just because it touched 38.20 is not as important as that it really takes it out seriously. Because then if it takes it out, there's a big cliff that it would fall off of. It looks like, technically, again. Nothing's guaranteed, nothing's for sure, but it's all about maximizing your gains, minimizing your losses, and looking at patterns that, seem to do well over time. Okay. We're at 38.19 and a quarter, 38.20 and a half. Let's go back to this dome here. Okay, 38.20 and 3/4, 38.21. Okay, 38.20 and a half. Okay, look at the chart here. You see that? Starting to go under all these moving averages on the 15-minute chart. Let's look at the 5-minute. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look like a great chart under everything? Looks like it's headed straight to 37.50. Just has to break this 38.10 red moving average. Let's look at the 3-minute. Just be careful, because again, we don't want to, go way over 3,600. We want to try to keep it as close to it, or a little higher or a little lower, but not by much, because we don't want to be extending this step 2 beyond Friday. That's our goal. Again, anything can happen, but that's our goal. Okay, here's a 2-minute chart. Let's look at the 1-minute chart. Look at that. Okay, nice little sell-off. Let's look at the half-hour chart. Okay, look at that. 38.20 and a quarter, 38.20 and a half. 1-hour chart. Okay, 15-minute chart. Okay, so there we go. Back to this chart. So we are at 38.20 even, 38.19 and 3/4, 38.19 and a half. Again, we were looking to try to stick to 3 contracts at a time. It is after hours, it's very slow, it doesn't move as fast, so we did leverage up a little bit. Sometimes we'll leverage up, sometimes we'll leverage down. All depends on the time, the conditions, how the market's moving. I mean, the market is kind of slow, you know, so we felt that the leverage would help us, and it did. We actually went from a, you know, down day to actually we're just positive now. Let's see if we can build some momentum on that and get out. And that's that. Okay, so we're at 38.19 and 3/4, 38.19 and a half. We're up 2,400 on this trade. On the day, we're up about 500, 600 bucks, 700 bucks now. Okay, we're going towards the lows. We have fresh lows. 38.18 and 3/4 was lows. Oh, there we go. Brand new fresh lows. Brand new fresh lows, and we're up 1,400. Okay, maybe we'll start getting out of some. Let's put one right there, 38.17 and 1/4. We're bidding one right there. Okay, let's put one at 38.18. Okay. All right, we're out of one. So we're out of one at 38.18 at 1:59 a.m. Okay. Okay. We're looking to get out of the other one. Oh, boom, we're out of the second contract at 38.17 and 1/4. Okay. Let's put another one at 38.16 and 1/4. Now we're only in 8 contracts. We're up 1,600 on the day, roughly. Gross 1,750, 1,850 now. Okay, we're actually going to put in another one at 38.16 and 3/4, low of the day. Okay, we're filled. There we go. So we're filled. We bought one at 38.16 and 3/4. We bought one at 38.16 and 1/4, both at about 2 a.m. Okay, now we're only in 6 contracts. We're up about 2,100 to 2,200 on the day, actually. Okay, we have brand new fresh lows at 38.16, 42 printed there, 45 printed there. Okay, we're at 38.16. You see, we were talking about this. You see, now that it's broken under 38.20, and actually it's under all of those support lines and most of the moving averages except that red line. So now we have to just take out this red line. Okay, very important that we take out that red line. And then it looks like it's, oh, there we go, 38.16 and a half. I just saw it. Now it's 38.17 and 1/4 again. But nice reversal day. Okay, we're only down, no, we're not down. We're down, realized loss is 687.50, but on the day we're actually up 17.50. 1,750, so nice reversal. See, that's why sometimes we use our leverage, you know, but you got to be very careful. Leverage can destroy you big time, especially in these markets when the markets move fast. You don't want to be leveraging. Right now the market's super slow, so you know, we did take on a little more leverage. Okay, we're actually fresh lows on the day. We're up 2,125 on the day right now. 38.16 printed 71. Okay, 38.16 printed 71 already. Okay, let's put in an order at 38.15. Another one at 30. Oh, we just got filled. So we are filled 38.15 even, 2:02 a.m. We have 5 contracts left. We're already up 2,500 on the day. Okay, 2,500 a day. Let's put another order. Let's see where. See what's happening here. Okay, let's put in just wait a second, let's see what happens here. Okay, because again it's still above this red moving average. We're up 2,000 on the day now. Okay, here we go. Looks like it's starting to, let's look at the 1 minute chart. Oh, here you have a better idea of the really short-term moves. Okay, 38.16 right now. 38.15. Okay, approaching the lows. Our low is 38.14 and a half. We printed about 14 there. Okay, let's go back to the 15-minute chart. Okay, so we need to take out this red line. Okay, we are in 5 contracts now. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if we take out this level. Okay. Oh. Back at 38.16, 38.15 and a half, 38.15 and a quarter, 38.15 even. Still have those 14 printed at the low of the day at 38.14 and a half. Oh, there we go. We're approaching it. Right now, we're really close to the lows. Right here, we're up about 2,500 gross before commissions. Then you have to take the, 17 contracts and multiply it, I believe, by like $3.70 or something. So it's not that much. Oh, we're taking out fresh new lows. 38, 13 and 3/4. Printed 86 printed there. Okay. Let's put in some orders. We're gonna buy one at 38, 13 and a half. Okay. Actually, yeah, we'll do it. We'll leave it. It's gonna go a little lower, but it's fine. Oh, there we go. We just got filled at 38, 13 and a half. Okay. We bought another contract at 2:04 a.m. So now we're up 20. Actually, up 3,000 now on the day. Okay, 3,125 right now. Okay, 3,125. Okay, 3,125 on the day. 3,125. 38.12 and 3/4. 38.13. Okay, let's put in an order at 38.11 and 3/4. Again, we can maximize a lot more. Oh, there we go, just got filled. Okay, so we got filled at 38 and 13 and a half before, 38.11 and 3/4, 2:05 a.m. The other one was 2:04 a.m. Oh, brand new lows. Okay, let's. Oh my gosh, it's going fast. All right, let's put in order. Put one. Okay, we're just about at 3,600. Look at that, 35.25. Okay. Okay, so we just got filled at 38.09 and 3/4, 2:05 a.m. Nice reversal there. That's what I'm talking about, After being down like 2,000 or so, to reverse that and be up 34.50 so far, it's pretty good, but we are bouncing above this 38.09 and 1/4 low so far. We traded only 3 there. We're now at 38.11 and a half. Okay. And look at that. Breaking under the red moving average. We have an order right there. Okay. We're up 33.25 on the day. Oh, 38.11 and a 1/4. We're going to short one more just for fun. Okay, we shorted one more at 38.11. Okay. 30 more. Okay, we have an order waiting at 38.09 and a half. And we'll put one more at actually we have 3 contracts to get out of, so we'll put in one at 38.09 and one at, the market's going up a little. Okay, let's see. But we have one at 38.09 and a half. We're bidding one, and then we have one at 38.09 that we're bidding. Okay, now the market's at 38.11 and a 1/4, 38.11 and a half, 38.11 and a 1/4. Yeah, look at that. You see, we're talking about that break under 38.20. We're already at 38.11 and a 1/4, and potentially this market could literally go right back to 37.70, 37.50 potentially, and then we have to see what happens there. But again, we're just looking to take out about 3,600 from the market, a little bit less than that, so we don't have to have extra additional required amounts to complete the combine. Right now, we need to hit $9,000. So we hit close to 3,600 the other day. Now we're up about 3,000 and change here. And then tomorrow or the next day, we should be done, so long as we don't lose and we and we're profitable, and we just get the rest to hit the 9,000. We'll be ready to go to the next level, the next step. We'll be completed with step 1 and 2, and then we'll be working, I think, towards a pro account. And then after we get like 5,000 in that account, then we go and get funded, and we take that 5,000. But anyways, so we're at 38.11 and a quarter right now, 38.10 and 3/4. We have 2 contracts waiting. Okay, 30.10, 38.11. We're up 3,400 on the day. Okay, I'm really just having fun here, honestly. I mean, I could just close out and not play games here, and maybe I should, but you know, just trying to see where this market goes, and you know, have a little fun with the last few contracts, because we were in a very big position. We took out a lot of market. We took out a lot of profit, I mean, from the market. So we're just trying to see where this can go here. So now, 30.11 and a quarter. Yeah, but we can't play too much, right? Because we don't want to go over by much, or at all, if possible. Okay, 30.11 even. I'll put in one more order at 38. Let's see, 38. Whoops. 09 and a quarter. Okay, there you go. So now we have all 3 contracts sitting there at 38.09.5, 38.09 and a quarter, and 38.09. Okay, the market's at 38.10 and a quarter right now. 38.10 and a half. Okay, 38.10 and a half. 38.10 and 3/4. 38.11. 38.10 and 3/4. 38.10 and a half. 38.10 and a quarter. 38.10 and a half. 38.10 and 3/4. 38.10 and 3/4. 38.10 and 3/4. 38.10 and 3/4. 38.11. Let's move this order to 38.09 and 3/4. Okay, so we moved one of our contracts to 38.09 and 3/4. And let's move. Oh, we just got filled. Okay, there's nothing to move. We're done. Okay, let's cancel all our orders. And we are done on the day. Okay, there you go. It's Wednesday, July 6th, 2022, 2:11 a.m. And we are up $3,650 gross. And when you take out commissions, we're just about, I guess, you know, my guesstimate is we'll be just under 3,600 maybe, or just about near there. So we're good. Okay, excellent. So here you go. That's our trading for Wednesday, July 6th, 2022. We may come back on before we close out the video to follow up with where the market goes. But as you see, our analysis was right. We were looking for a break under 38.20, 22, whatever, like these right here. Let me zoom in on it. But right there, those lines around 38.20 to 24. So we needed to break it, slice it. We sliced it, and we went to as low as 38.08 and 3/4. We got out as low as 38.09 at 2:10 a.m. We're done on the day, and that's that. All right. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see if we follow up later on in the day, maybe towards the close. And if not, great trading day, and see you tomorrow. Okay, later. Wednesday, July 6th, 2022, 4:12 p.m. We have a high on the day of 38.75, a low of 38.08 and 3/4. Here's where the markets are at. So we see the Dow up about 117, the Nasdaq up about 97.50. We're talking about futures here, by the way. The S&P up about 19 and 3/4. Okay, we're looking at gold down 23 points or so. Crude oil down about 96 cents, under 100 bucks, by the way. Bitcoin down 80 bucks, right close to about 20,000, I should say, 330 bucks or so. Okay, that's the story. Now, in terms of the S&P, let's look at the charts. Here's the daily chart, okay? We see a formation here that potentially could be very meaningful going forward. Okay, we see that we're touching we touched the cayenne light blue line. Now we're a little bit under it.
So we do want to take that out. We want to take out the 3,900 level, and then we want to take out the 4,000 to 4,100 levels to potentially go back higher and maybe retrace this down move. But we'll have to see. If not, then basically the downtrend may continue. In terms of the hour chart, okay, here we go. Let's look at this one. Okay, let's put in our orders actually, so you can have an idea of what we did today. Okay, go. Okay, well actually you can't see much here, but we'll look at the orders in a little bit because I don't think you can see much here on the hourly chart. But here's what the hourly chart looks like. Okay, went a little higher, and now it's just basically, I guess, still in this trading range, neither here nor there. 30-minute. Okay, similar situation as you can see. Okay, still in that trading range between 39.40 and 37.40. 15-minute. And again, that's one of the awesome parts of trading on a very short-term basis, is that the market may be going nowhere over the course of weeks or months, or sometimes even a year, and be relatively flat, and yet you can make tons of money if you're on the right sides when the market goes up and down, and you're maximizing your gains and you're minimizing the losses. If you do that, you can do very well even when the market's not really going anywhere. Okay, over time. Okay, so here we are, 15-minute. Okay, similar situation. 5-minute. Okay, now let's put in our orders now again. Oh, actually we do have our orders. So let's look at them there. Okay, let's put up the 1 minute, see if we can see it or not. Yeah, we can't really see much here, but whoops, where'd it go? But you do see that we went short up there at around 38.25 or so, or whatever it was. And then we started to cover as the market was collapsing down. And actually, interestingly, we bought out the lows. Look at that. I mean, we got out at the lows, okay? And then the market rallied. The lowest level we got out at was 38.09. The low of the day was 38.08 3/4. That's not typical, okay? We don't expect to go and buy the low or cover our shorts at the low. But that's what happened today. We literally got out right at the lowest level of the day. We covered all of our shorts. We called it a day because we said we're not trading anymore. And then the market had a huge rally, as you can see. Let's look at the 5-minute again. Okay, here it comes. Okay, that's the 5-minute. So again, you see we covered right on the red line. And then it basically was going in and out of the red line. A little bit of a volatile day, but mostly higher. Let's look at the 10-minute chart, actually. Okay, 10-minute chart. Again, hit the red line, went a little under it, and that's where we covered. Rallied above the red line, and it never really broke. It never really stayed under this red moving average, as you can see. Every time it got close, it rallied right back. Okay, that's the story right now. So we have 36.50 on the day of profit. We have 18 contracts we traded. We met our goal of being just about around 3,600 or a little bit less. Okay, excellent trading day. We're very happy. And that's that. Okay, have a great evening. See you guys tomorrow.